Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Juice Baseball channel, and welcome back to another episode of the New York Mets Legends Fantasy Draft Series here on MLB The Show 23. We are into the dog days of summer here in the second season in New York. Today's episode, we're going to be taking on the Colorado Rockies, who are 37-26, a very solid baseball team, but so are we. As you can see, we are 43-19, 7.5 games up on the rival Braves. We are on a current 2-game losing streak, and we have only won 2 games to start the month of June. But I think we'll be able to turn that around. I mean, look at this amazing month of May that we had. Not many losses there, and not many losses in April as well. I really like the way this team is looking. I think that we are primed and ready to go for another World Series run, even though we did end up losing the World Series last season to the Chicago White Sox. That will not happen again. We will win the World Series this year, I guarantee it. But a little bit of a programming reminder for you guys. This will be the last episode in the month of June. Obviously, we only do one episode or one game per month. Next episode will be the All-Star game. But you guys won't see that until the draft and the trade deadline stuff. I'm trying to figure out if I put that in. I'll have to go back and take a look at the playlist to see if I filmed the All-Star game as its own separate thing before I uploaded the draft and the deadline. I'm pretty sure that I did the draft and the deadline as the second episode after the All-Star episode, because the deadline was the end of the month, and that's how we finished out that episode. I'm pretty sure that's how I did it. So that's how we'll do it again. We will have the All-Star game and the Home Run Derby and all that kind of stuff in its own video, and then we will have the trade deadline along with the draft in a separate video. So those two things will be combined into one video, and I'll just split up the month of July into 2 episodes like I did last season, and then we'll get into August and then September with 1 game per month like we normally do, and then it's playoff time. Then it's playoff baseball. October baseball is what we're all here for. And I do want to leave you guys on a little bit of a cliffhanger. This trade deadline could be pretty massive. I have one huge name that I'm targeting for this trade deadline that could propel us just that extra bit over the Chicago White Sox. But enough talking. It's time to play the Colorado Rockies at the New York Mets. Curt Schilling's going to be on the mound for us. You love to see it. We are going to rock with the normal pinstripes homes. We haven't actually rocked those for a while, I don't think. And then we'll give the Rockies, you know what? We'll give them their alternate road 2005s, the cutoff sleeves with the undersleeve things. I like those ones. So we'll give them those, and then we'll have quick counts on. Schilling will get the nod. Jeter, Mantle, Trout, Gehrig, Griffey, Mays, Bench, Soriano, and Boggs are the 1 through 9. We'll get to know the Rockies 1 through 9 as we go through the first 3 innings. But I can't wait to see how good Curt Schilling does, because I am the first time pitching with Curt Schilling in this series. We didn't pitch with him at all last year, I don't think. Not that I remember. So I'm excited to see how he does. And you know what? I might even want to change things up here. Babe Ruth has been having a very good season in terms of hitting. If we go to his hitting numbers, he's got 15 home runs, 35 RBIs, hitting .322 in 180 at-bats. I might want to put him at the DH spot and then bench somebody else. We'd have to move Griffey to probably right field and then have Trout play left field. Although I guess Griffey can play left field. It just feels wrong to have him in left field. Let's do that. Let's have Griffey play. We'll give Willie Mays the day off. We'll have Trout play in left. Willie Mays will come out, and we'll have Babe Ruth play. Because we've already seen Shohei Ohtani play DH for us, so we might as well get to see a little bit of Babe Ruth action. And this is why one of the reasons why I brought him in, because I don't really like his release, his pitching release and stuff, his windup. It's not very good because he's such an old player. He's from like the 1900s, so I brought him in just because I wanted to hit with him, and so this is the perfect time to do it. And you know what? We are going to bench Johnny Bench. That's funny. And we are going to play with our favorite catcher, Jorge Posada. That's right, he's going to be back in. He was the starting catcher last season, but he hasn't played all of this season because we brought in Johnny Bench. And that is the changes that we're going to do. Let's get into this game. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's go see if we can take a W against the Colorado Rockies.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the New York Mets. John Shambi on the play-by-play with him. Chris Singleton providing the color. A couple of top-level power arms on the mound today, Singy.
Well, with these arms, you expect a low-scoring ball game, and I think it's going to come down to which pitcher makes the least amount of mistakes.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here. And on the hill, number 38. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Curt Schilling taking the mound for this game against the Rockies. He's got what, like a 2.9 or something like that ERA. He's having a really good year. And I'm hoping that he can just continue to do that as he places a changeup beautifully, freezing the leadoff man, Ray Durham. And that's the first strikeout of the day for Curt Schilling. I remember Felix Hernandez last episode absolutely cooked everybody. So I'd like to do that again, this time with Schilling. That's going to be a grounder to Jeter. He fields it cleanly, and Gurriels will go down with no noise. Ooh, this is going to be a tough one. Ted Williams is at the plate, the third man in the lineup. This is a tough matchup. He's only got 9 home runs, though, through the first 2 months of the season or so. But he's a very dangerous hitter. We got to be careful. I don't really want to pitch around him, but then again, I'm kind of worried that if I leave something hanging, he's gonna make me pay. That changeup, okay, that's kind of where we need to place our pitches. I'm gonna go splitter down in that same area. And he doesn't chase after the splitter. I thought he would for sure. Duke Snider is up, and he's also a dangerous hitter. We'll go with some gas, see if we can get him, and he was way early on it. Ted Williams, what are you doing? And Schilling strikes out 2 of the 3, and we get done with the top half for the first. We're taking on David Cone, who has a 5.26 ERA. He's getting shelled this season. And the captain leads off as he always does. 1-1 count to Jeter. Jeter, ooh, that actually, you know what? That looked like it was in the zone the entire time until I actually saw where it was located. That's kind of crazy. I thought I was going to go down and get that one and rake that to left field or something. That didn't happen. I sent that one to center field, and the center fielder will easily make the catch. Duke Snider, I'm pretty sure. He didn't even have to really move. And now it's time for Mickey Mantle, who's gotten that average up above 300, which is what we love to see. I'm pretty sure that he was below 300 when we played last episode. So I'm glad to see that he's starting to hit well in simulation, but unfortunately we couldn't get anything there and flies out to right field. But it's Michael Fishman, the Trout man. Let's see what he can do hitting third. 2-1 count. Cone delivers, and I was super out in front of it. God, I hate myself. That was a base hit that I just choked. I gave away because I screwed that up. And Duke Snider will lead off for the Rockies in the bottom or the top of the second. I think next episode, is that going to be fair? That's going to be counted fair automatic double. That is the most BS automatic double I've ever seen in my life, but whatever. Schneider lead the leadoff double, and Maglio Ordonez has super out in front of that fastball, and he's chasing the splitter away. He strikes out swanging, and that's the first out. Now it's O'Neal Cruz, big 6'7" speed demon, big cannon arm. He's a good player. He's a little raw, a little young, but he's a big boy. and he's a little inexperienced as he hacks at that splitter, but doesn't end up going all the way around. Here comes the changeup. Same location. He learned better. We'll go with a fastball down low, see if we can get him, and he walks him. How do you take that? Sean Murphy's up. 1-2 count to him. He sends that to deep left center. It's going to advance the runner, Duke Schneider, to third, unless Mantl's got a cannon, and Duke Schneider doesn't even go. He might have been safe. It would have been a tight play at the bag, but he might have been able to beat that throw. Brandon Belt is up with a 2-1 count and 2 outs. Oh, that's a 3-run shot to right field. Brandon Belt, of all people, is going to be the one. Oh, Griffey was almost there to catch that. Oh, that sucks. Of all people, Brandon Belt. We got through Ted Williams, and Brandon Belt is the guy that does the damage. A 3-run shot to right field clears the bases and gives the Rockies a 3-0 lead here in the top of the second. That is so stupid. And that's ball 4? What? Oh, strike 3. Wait, what? Strike 2? I have no idea what just happened there. I think that was strike 2, obviously, because he's still up. That was a weird animation. Haven't really seen that much before. And he hits that through the shift into left field. Trout fields it, but that's a runner on first now. I kind of feel bad for Schilling because I don't really think that that was his fault. Not necessarily. I think it might have been more my fault. I think I might have accidentally placed that fastball a little bit too close to Brandon Belt's hot spot. Luckily, we get out of the inning before any more damage is done, but Brandon Belt, of all people, he's the man to do the damage. Boom, just a straight beam to right field. And now we are in a deficit. I know it's early. We still got a lot of time, but we are in a deficit here in this game. And Lou Gehrig will lead us off here in the bottom of the second with a single. That's nice. It's a good way to start. He had to go down in the zone a little bit, out of the zone to get that one. Now we should have Griffey up. The kid steps to the plate. Having a little bit of a down year in terms of Ken Griffey Jr. standards. See if we can kind of get him kick-started here towards the second half of the season, because that's when we're going to need him. We're going to need him in September, October, those kind of months when the games actually matter. That's when we're going to need him. But right now he sits 1-2, nobody out, runner on first. The pitch from Cone, and that's going to be strike 3 because it hit me and I swung. That always happens, man. I hate that. That happens in the Royals series too. I don't try to swing. I try to check the swing, but it's already too late. And then it just hits me and it counts as a swing. Unfortunate. But now we've got the babe, the great Bambino, the Sultan of SWAT, and he is going to get a single. 65 speed for Babe Ruth. All right, I would have guessed 40 speed, but whatever. Runners on first and second, 1 out. The Babe gets on base. Not a home run, but I'll take it. And now it's Jorge Posada hitting .346 on the year. We know how clutch he was last season for us. Can he continue that this year? This is the first time we've played with him all year. And he is on home run watch with .297. Posada, that should have been a base hit, but I pulled the PCI. Should have been a base knock. As long as it's not a double play, I will take it. And that's going to be just foul. I thought that was going to sneak past the first base bag. That could have been so awesome for maybe even a run scored. We're going to let this one go for a ball. It's been all fastballs from David Cone here in this at-bat. I'm expecting him to change it up, but I'm still going to go fastball just in case. I'm still going to sit fastball. We'll see what he does. Here comes the pitch. That's a fastball again outside. I barely got contact on that one. I was super late. That could have been called for a ball. You never know. That's going to be a little hanger pitch, a sinker, but I don't think Posada's got the speed to beat the throw. It's a double play, inning over, and that's exactly what I didn't want to happen. But I just could not get the timing down with Posada against Cone there. He just was pitching those fastballs around me, and I wasn't ready for him, I guess. Leadoff single for Gurriel to start the top of the third. Not ideal, but he doesn't run very well, so we should be able to get a double play ball fairly easily. If he's going to steal, what are you doing? They went hit and run situation. He's out by a mile. If you're going to go hit and run, at least make sure that the guy is hitting knows what he's doing. Ted Williams completely out in front. of the fastball. And it was just a fastball. It wasn't anything special. That one's going to get past Wade Boggs down into left field. So they just replaced Gurriel with Williams. But I don't know. That was a weird hit and run situation. Duke Schneider got that automatic double his first time up. A little cheap automatic double. It just bounced off the third base stands. Come on, Schilling. It's a full count to Schneider. Please don't walk him, and you're going to walk him. Why can't you control that changeup, man? 1-1 to Ordonez. It's going to be a triple or a double steal situation, double hit and run. These guys are getting bold. Oh, I thought that he would go down and miss that. He did go down for it, but he didn't miss it. He just got a little piece of it. But he's way out in front of the changeup high in the zone. That's another strikeout for Schilling, and that's the second out of the inning. O'Neill Cruz is up facing a 1-1, and he's just going to chop this one in front of home plate. Schilling goes after it, makes the play just barely, and that is the end of the third for the Rockies. All right, they've already hit around. We need to get caught up here with our at-bats, and I don't even know what I was doing there. I really wasn't even thinking. I just kind of swung. That sucks. That's the first out. Okay. Bottom third. We need to not make mistakes, and I was super out in front of that slider. 82 on the gun. All right. That's a slow pitch. Don't chase that. Full count. Come on, Wade. You're one of our better hitters. That's why we got you in the 9-hole. Go after that one. Drop in front of Ordonez. No, it drops into his glove. Unfortunate. Now it's time for the captain. Come on, Jeter. Keep this inning alive. And he's going to hit that to second base. It's going to be fielded by Durham. And that is going to be the end of the third. Nothing going for the New York Mets. Just can't get anything cooking. No momentum, nothing. David Cone might be my kryptonite. Out of all people, it's David Cone and Brandon Belt. Are they my kryptonite? I don't know. But now we've got Brandon Belt, the man that's done the damage so far with the 3-run shot first time he was up. Stares at a fastball, 100 on the gun for a ball. That is going to be, splitter high in the zone. And Brandon Belt goes after it, fouls it off. We'll see if he goes after the changeup as well. He does, and I thought that was another home run. It would have been just my luck to have Brandon Belt go back-to-back long balls on me. Luckily for us, that just falls right to Griffey in right field. And now we've got Rogdan Odor with a 1-1 count. Fouls off the fastball. I'm going to go splitter down low, and we'll see if he chases it. I hope he does. He does, but he made contact and fouls it off. All right, change up inside. I'm guessing this is going to go high in the zone. No, it doesn't go high in the zone, but it does get past Lou Gehrig into right field, and Odor extends the inning. Great. It's not like we wanted to get out of here and go to the bottom of the fourth, but whatever. Ray Durham's up, the leadoff man. He fouls off that fastball. I don't really like Schilling's pitch mix. He doesn't have like a sweeping ball. He doesn't have any sliders or cutters or anything like that. He just has a bunch of off-speed breaking stuff like change-ups and splitters and curveballs. I need a little bit of a slider, a little bit of movement. They try another hit-and-run situation because it was a full count with 2 outs. Luckily, Durham just grounds out to Soriano at second, and that is the end of the fourth. We've been doing a good job to keep the Rockies under control after that 3-run shot. That's really the only damage they've done, and that's the only time they got their hits, too, was in that inning. So they just kind of exploded in that inning for those 3 runs with that 3-run shot. They haven't really done anything else. Mickey Mantle battling here, 2-2 count to lead off the bottom of the fourth for the Mets. I'm going to swing at that one. That's going to go right back to Cone on the mound, and he's going to easily throw that to Belt at first. That's the first out. All right, Trout. I screwed up your first attempt, or your first at-bat, and I'm going to get basically a mirrored opportunity to get some revenge. That could be gone over the wall. Mike Trout, and it's going to be a home run for the Fishman. Michael Trout. A solo shot to left center, and the Mets are on the board. Let's go. Mike Trout hit a home run last episode. He had a 2-run shot. Is Mike Trout starting to get hot? Thank you very much, Mike Trout. We needed that one. That's big. That's a big boy shot. That's what I should have done the first at-bat. That is what I should have done the first at-bat, but I screwed it up. Oh, look at that. The determination of Trout. He just bullied that ball into the outfield grass. And we are on the board now. That's what you love to see. Lou Gehrig, I should have pulled the PCI lower. That could have been a back-to-back shot. That changeup was in meatball territory. 2 outs now. David Cone has gotten both the outs. Both the pitches have been... Oh, that's a home run that I missed. Both of the hits that I've gotten, or the outs that I've gotten, have been back up to Cone on the mound. I can't believe I missed that one, but I didn't miss that. Griffey! No, it drops at the warning track. Ordonez is back there to make it. I thought that I sent that one over the wall in right field. It dies at the last second, and it's only 1. But hey, we're on the board. We're not going to get shut out. No complete game shutout for the Rockies. We're looking pretty good now. We got that momentum. We got a sliver of momentum. We just got to build on it. That's a good way to start, getting Gurriel's out to start the 5th. Ted Williams is back up. He's 1 for 2. Had the single the last time he was up. He's going to send that to Wade Boggs. Boggs is pretty busy over there in the hot corner. It's a good job from him. And now we got ourselves 2 outs in the 5th with Duke Schneider up. And I'm going to drop a splitter down here in the bottom of the corner. Hopefully he chases it. Or he freezes him for a strike. He goes after it, grounds it to Soriano, and that's a 1-2-3. All right, that's exactly what we needed. We're building that momentum. We're starting to get hot. I'm going to warm up Joe Nathan in the bullpen just in case. I'm going to still let Schilling go in the 6th, but we're going to warm up Nathan just in case. And that's a walk for the Babe. The great Bambino is on base to start the bottom of the 5th. That's a good way to start an inning with a runner on first. And now Jorge Posada. He had a lot of fastballs thrown at him last time, and unfortunately, he got another one. But this one sent straight to Duke Schneider in center field for the first out. Okay, no big deal because we got Soriano up, and I'm actually paying attention this time. I'm not going to swing at a horrible pitch and strike out like I did last time. Alfonso Soriano! That was the pitch. That was basically down the middle. But I think I got on top of it. Or I got underneath it. One of the two. I don't know. I didn't hit it. I didn't hit it very well. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Come on, Boggs. Wade Boggs sends that to center field. Duke Schneider literally didn't have to move at all. And that's the end of the 5th. So there goes our momentum that we were starting to build. With the home run and then the 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. And then we were supposed to capitalize there in our half. Is that going to drop, really? Oh, that's such a BS automatic double. I hate this ballpark, man. Those are such BS automatic doubles. Those do not deserve to be doubles. And that's a walk to O'Neal Cruz. So maybe Schilling won't even finish the 6th. We'll see how he does trying to get out of this. If we can snag a double play, that would be beautiful. We'll see what we can do. I'm going to try to pitch around Murphy, give him the changeup that he chases. He doesn't go after it, really. All right, we'll go Stinky Cheese. Way out in front of it. Murphy strikes out. That's the first out. Now we can go double play. But it's Brandon Belt. Same situation where he hit the 3-run shot last time. Let's not let him do it again because I don't think we can. The way that we've been hitting today, we're not going to be able to come back from a 6-1 deficit. Luckily for us, we froze him and struck him out. Come on, Schilling. That's going to be a little blooper into right field. Griffey makes the chase, and we get out of the inning with no damage done. That's a great defensive effort from the team there. You love to see it, especially when we started out with runners on first and second, nobody down. That's a tough spot to be put in. All right, Jeter. 2-1 count. You're leading off the 6th for us. I need a base hit. And he doesn't deliver. He hit that way too hard, and O'Neal Cruz is too big-bodied. He's going to make that play every time. We just can't find any rhythm. I don't know what it is. David Cone has my number, I guess. I hope I'm saying it. I mean, it's spelled like Cone. You would think that's how you pronounce it, but I guess it could be Con. I have no idea. Or Cone. I don't know. I'm going to keep calling him Cone, though. Mickey Mantle flies out to Ordonez in right field, and now it's Mike Trout. 3-1 count. Do they pitch to him again? Bottom corner. Good placement. I had red light all day on that, though. Let's see if I can get another home run with Trout. I shouldn't have swung at that, but I did, and it's... that probably was a strikeout anyway, so it's a good thing I swung at it. It looked like it was going to drift a little bit more into ball territory, but I hit it, and I got a single out of it, so I'll take it. Lou Gehrig is up. Lou Gehrig! That's going to get past the second baseman, Durham, and Trout is on his way to third. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of momentum that we needed. Runners on the corners, 2 outs, and we got Griffey. This is the guy that you want up in this situation. Come on, Ken. Ken Griffold Jr. Deliver us a base hit. He will do just that. I'm going to send Gehrig to third, and Griffey will get us within 1. Gehrig is safe at third, and we replace the corners, and we got the Babe. The great Bambino has a chance to absolutely open this game wide open with 1 swing of the bat. Come on, Bambino. This is why we've put you in at DH today. For moments like this. Prove to us that you are the real deal. RBI single for the Babe, and this game is tied. We just needed that one little bit of opening, a sliver of a chance, and we've taken it. And they pull David Cone after he blew the lead. They will bring in Garrett Whitlock, the righty bullpen arm, to try to save this inning and not allow it to open up anymore. There is 2 outs. All Whitlock has to do is get Posada out, and this one is over for us, this inning. But I don't want it to end. Keep the dream alive. Jorge Posada smokes it to right field, but not hard enough. I'll take it, though. That's a huge inning. That ties the game for us. Do we let Schilling go? I'm going to let Schilling go 7. At least I'm going to let him start the 7th. We'll see how he does. That's going to be a grounder to Gehrig at first. He throws it on to Schilling. That's the first out. All right, Kurt. You got a pretty tough order against you here in the 7th, and Gurriels will smack that to right field. That's a double, automatic double. Now we're getting into dangerous territory here. That's the 3rd automatic double of this game for the Rockies. This ballpark is crazy for automatic doubles. I'm trying to pinch Ted Williams here with these out-of-the-zone pitches, trying to get him to chase. He does! That's a check swing. Strike 3 called. Ted Williams goes down. That's a big strikeout for Schilling. 2-1 to Duke Schneider. That's not a good spot to be put in right there. 3-1. Ooh, he thought about it. Good call by the umpire. Splitter. Down in the zone. It actually got up in the zone, but Mantle will make the play, and Kurt Schilling goes 7 strong. All right. That's it for him. He's done for the day. Schilling will be done. We're going to warm up Trevor Hoffman as well. I'm going to schedule Joe Nathan to come in. But maybe Kurt Schilling, we can leave him with a parting gift of a W. That would be the ideal situation. I probably should have just let that go for a ball there. I shouldn't have chased that. Okay, first out, Soriano. 8, 9, and 1 are up. I feel confident with literally everyone in my lineup. So it's not like we have a weak spot in our lineup at all. And that was a meatball that I hit right back to the second baseman, literally right at him. All right, 3-2 count to Jeter. Are they going to walk me to extend the inning? Yes, they are. Jeter stays. Good job. Gets on base for Mickey Mantle. Come on, Mickey, please. Mickey Mantle. I didn't move the PCI. I thought that was going to stay up in the zone. It kind of died at the last second. And Mantle goes down for it. That's a hot one to Brandon Belt, but he's able to hold on to it and step on the first base bag. And that ends the inning. Okay, we got Joe Nathan on. He's had a struggle this season. He's got a pretty high ERA. But maybe we can get some work in here with him. Top 8. That's going to be Ordonez. Jeter fields it. One-hop throw. There it is. First out. That was a tough play. I think it took a little bit of a bounce off the mound, too. That's a tough one to grab. And that's ball 4. Oh, now we're just messing around, ump. I don't know how you could call that ball 4, but he did. And I would not be surprised if O'Neal Cruz goes. Unfortunately for me, I threw a changeup on that play, and it was just all bad. I could have threw him out, too. He didn't even get that great of a leadoff. And he's going to steal third as well. This time I'm getting him. You're gunned out, O'Neal. He's safe? He's safe? No shot. O'Neal Cruz just stole third on me. There's no shot that O'Neal Cruz just did that. Hold up. Wait a minute. O'Neal Cruz, there's the ball. It was a little bit of a bad throw. He is clearly out. Or is he not? Wade Boggs didn't tag him. All you got to do, Wade, is just swipe the leg. He's a big body. I don't understand how on God's green earth this was not an out. How was this not a caught stealing? O'Neal Cruz just stole a bag on me. I'm physically ill right now. How in the world did this happen? This should have been an out. It's unbelievable. That is actually unbelievable that he stole 2 bags on me. The first one I can let go a little bit because I threw the changeup. And Sean Murphy doesn't chase the slider, and that's a walk. I am in a bad spot right now. Game is tied. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if Sean Murphy tries to steal second. Even though he's not that fast. Brandon Belt, what are you chasing at there, my guy? 2 down in the inning. All right, now we don't have to worry about the run at our home. We can just play for the out. Rugden Odor. Over top of that fastball, he's hitting .086 with runners in scoring position. That is not good for him this season. You can't trust him with runners on. And he lives up to that. Soriano fields it. Jumping throw, gets him. And even though we had some controversy at third, nothing comes of it. And we get out of the inning. All right, we're going to warm up Mariano Rivera as well. I'm going to have Trevor Hoffman be scheduled to come in, just in case. Unless we obviously take the lead here, then we'll have a closer. Actually, you know what? We have 3 straight closers in our bullpen, so we could have any one of them take the save, I guess. We don't have to have Billy Wagner get warmed up. But Jeter gets Trout gets a leadoff single here. And do we try to steal second? That could be something that we try. Instead, we just give that ball to Lou Gehrig and let him cook. No, Duke Schneider makes the play at the track. How in the world is that not a base hit at least? Maybe even extra bases. You know what? I'm taking this base with Mike Trout here. Go Trout. Griffey, it's a ball. Trout is going to be safe at second. Cruz misses the tag. Too late on it. And we got a runner on second with 1 out. Good job from Trout. All right, Griffey, I know you haven't had the greatest season up to this point, but this is where it all changes. Ken Griffey Jr. It's back in left field. It's going to die. I was a little bit late on the timing, and now there's 2 outs with a runner on second. We have to capitalize on this, man. It's the Babe. He's 2 for 2. Come on, Bambino. Come on, you lived up to your name last time. Do it again. Great Bambino. Drop. No. I thought that was going to drop. It didn't. And we go top 9 in this game tied. I cannot believe, after all that, we didn't get Mike Trout home. I thought for sure that was going to drop right in front of the left fielder for a single and an RBI. Oh, Soriano put some gas behind that. He didn't need to throw that so hard. You were right there. Gurriel is up. He's 2 for 4 on the day with a double, the automatic double, one of many automatic doubles today. And that's going to be popped into right field. Griffey will come after it. And we've got 2 down. All right. But Ted Williams is up, and he's always dangerous. He's Ted freaking Williams. But he stares at a meatball. If you would have hit that, that would have been gone to the moon. That one sent to right center. Mickey Mantle makes the play. And that is the end of their half of the ninth. We've got a bottom half of the ninth coming up. A chance to walk it off. And they bring in K-Rod. Wow. That's quite the guy to go to in the bullpen. I will say that. Knowing that we have Mariano Rivera in our bullpen. That is quite the guy to go to in the bullpen. Jorge Posada, 2-1 count. Nobody out. He leads off the bottom of the ninth. We've got 7, 8, and 9. I trust the bottom of my order to get a run. I believe that we can. We got Posada, Soriano, and Boggs. Any one of those guys can get us a run at any moment. Full count to lead off the inning. Come on, Posada. I need you to get me a base hit. Wow. That I'm surprised I even made contact with. That was not the location I thought that curveball was going to be at all. Oh, but that's a meatball right down Main Street. And it's right back at O'Neal Cruz. First out. Soriano at the plate. He's got a full count as well. K-Rod's getting up there in pitches already. He's only been in for 2 batters. And Soriano, please drop. There's no way Duke Schneider can make the play. He can't. That's going to drop in front of the left fielder. That's a base hit with Soriano, and he's got speed. Alfonso's got speed and a righty pitcher. Oh, get back, Soriano. I'm out. I'm frozen. I didn't know what to do. Okay, that sucks. That really sucks. I couldn't do anything with him. I tried to send him back. He just stood there. 2 down after the pick at first. Pick? Wade Boggs is our last chance to walk it off or we go extras. Don't swing at that. That's 2-2. Come on, Wade. Please give me something. Wade Boggs extends the inning. 53 speed should be good enough to get to second base. Get there, Wade. Get on your horse. Unhook the plow. Double with 2 outs. Wade Boggs delivers. That's a big boy hit. Wade. Pitch runner situation, definitely. We should have some speed on the base paths, and we got Ian Kinsler and Willie Mays, I guess. Who's got the better stealing? 85-42, 85-42. They basically have the same. So we're gonna go with Willie Mays is gonna pinch run for Wade Boggs. All right, and Jeter is up, but he's got a full count. Come on, Jeter. This is what you were made of. This is why you're the captain. Jeter, no! Open it, bounce up! Run, Jeter! Safe! He's still out. How do you not get there? 88 speed. And we go bottom, or we go top 10. We got extra bases. Extra baseball. I cannot believe that Jeter didn't beat that throw. That is unbelievable. Hoffman will get the 10th. That's a hard hit ball into left field. It's going to drop. Trout, I tried to get Trout to go to it, but he just stayed back. And that's a single. Now runners on first and second. Tyler O'Neill comes in. I'm bringing in Mariano. I don't freaking care. We're bringing in Mariano. Maglio Ordonez. Get there, Griffey. Griffey's not going to get there. That's going to be off the wall. 2 runs will score unless Soriano's got a cannon. Get it home. Tag him safe. And it's 2 runs. Maglio Ordonez has just gotten his team off the schneid. We had a chance to win it in the 9th. Gehrig will get it on the grounder to step on first. He advances the runner to third, first out of the inning. Can't believe it, man. We had it. We had the runner at second. It was ours for the taking, and we didn't do it. We'll go with a slider here. Strike 3 on Murphy. Brandon Belt, the man who caused all of our pain at the beginning of the game, and he will continue to deliver into the left center gap. It's going to be a single. He's going to go 2, but I'm assuming he's going to make it. Yeah, and he will. RBI double for Brandon Belt. Give him 4 RBIs in the game. He is the MVP. He's got 4 of the 6. And it's a 3-run deficit. How did this happen? And Rogden Odor's gonna win the game for him. 2-run shot to left field. It's 7-2, or it's 8-3. I'm all flustered. The 2 people who have hit home runs in this game have been Brandon Belt and Rogden Odor. Unbelievable. It's 8-3. We've crumbled in extras. This one's over. This one is, in the immortal words of the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, OVA, OVA. All right. We got the runner, the ghost runner on second. I don't know who it is. It looks like Jeter might be out there. 1-1 count to Mantle. I'm going to give it my best shot, but there's no chance I'm making it back 5 runs in 1/2 inning. Especially with a start like that. We haven't even really been able to score 3. It's been a struggle just to get 3. How do you expect me to get 5? I don't know what it is, but this Rockies pitching staff has just been unable to hit against for some reason. Well, I shouldn't say that. We were able to hit against one of the pitchers, but David Cone and K-Rod have just been lights out. Have not been able to figure them out. Trout, that's going to be a foul ball. It's probably better that it goes foul because it could have been a grounder. 2-2 to Trout. He's got the home run. Can he have another one? Mike Trout into left field over the glove of O'Neal Cruz. I'm going to send Jeter home. I think it's Jeter. I'm going to send him home. He will get there. It's 8-4. That's a good start. That is a good freaking start. Now it's time for Lou Gehrig. 2 for 4 on the day. If he could get another RBI double, we just keep replacing people on second. That'd be awesome. Nope, don't chase that one. Come on, Lou. You're freaking Lou Gehrig. Show me what you're made of. I pulled the PCI. Ugh! Okay. Focus, Juice, focus. This is the biggest moment of your career. Right here. And that's going to be into center field. That's going to get Trout home. Unfortunately, it's not going to get Gehrig to second, but it will drop the lead to 3. And do the Rockies consider pulling K-Rod here? And they do. They bring in Hobby Milner. Hobie Milner? Hobby Milner? I have no idea. But he's coming in. Never heard of him. He's here. And he's got a huge mountain to climb. Oh, and Griffey sends that to right field. Gehrig's going to go on his way to third. Griffey on his way to second. Get there, Griff. He's going to get there safe. No chance for a double play. Big double from Griffey. And now the Babe steps up. Come on, Babe. I know this isn't a favorable matchup, but you are the Bambino. And he will deliver a single, 2 RBIs. I'm going to send Griffey home, and the Bambino will deliver himself. Oh, my God, it's a 1-run game. Babe Ruth has the 2 RBI single. It is a one-run game somehow, and Posada will get a single. What is happening? Oh, my God. Okay, don't crumble now. Focus, Juice. Posada delivers. Soriano, if we can get anything in the gap, anything at all, Babe Ruth will come home and we tie the game. And Soriano into left field. I'm sending Babe. Tie the game. Run, Babe. Run. This game is tied. We scored 5 in the 10th. Oh my God, what is happening? Milner blows the save, or blows the game in general, and they bring in John Curtis for Miguel Cabrera. But this one could end in a double play. Don't forget that. Miguel, oh, I missed it. Oh, I wanted to pinch run on. Oh, I was gonna pinch run Posada, but I forgot. I'm not swinging at that. Even though it probably would be a good pitch to swing at, I'm not gonna swing at it. I am gonna pinch run Posada out there for Kinsler. We have got Johnny bench on the. We got Johnny on the bench, so we don't have to worry about catcher. But having that speed out there at second, especially if Cabrera puts something in the outfield, definitely got to have that. Gonna stare at that one. It's a full count. Miguel Cabrera has not been in at all this year. He got replaced by Wade Boggs in the offseason. But we remember what he did on Mother's Day last year. And he's gonna walk. Bases loaded, 1 out for the captain. He had a chance in the 9th to do his thing. He couldn't do it. He gets his redemption in the 10th. Derek Jeter. Anything. Wins it. No! Okay, it's... Oh my God! Out of play. Mets win! What are you doing? Oh my God! We just won off an error. Oh my God! That is the craziest ending you will ever see. The Mets win in 10 innings on a bases-loaded error by Ray Durham. Mariano gets the W, and we score 6 in the bottom of the 10th to win the game. Where was that offense the entire rest of the game? Why did we have to wait until the most dramatic moment to do that? We got to go to the replay vault here. 10th inning, Durham, apply the filter. Can we not see his... I want to see his error. Can we not see his error? Oh, this is... We might have to go to our team to see the error. So, Jeter... Okay, here it is. Jeter lined out to fourth. So this is the play that wins the game for the New York Mets. Jeter gets a fastball. Boom! Cooks it to second base. Durham makes a great play to catch, but he throws it back to Cabrera, or back to first, because Cabrera was a little bit slow to get to the bag. But for some reason, Ray Durham puts some absolute gas behind this behind this ball. I don't know what he was thinking here. He absolutely gassed this fastball. And he sends it over Brandon Belt's head, who was obstructed by Miguel Cabrera, who was just doing his job. He's just getting back to the bag. He didn't intend to block Brandon Belt, but Brandon Belt got up. He tried his best. I don't know why Ray Durham put so much mustard behind this fastball, but he did. It goes way over Brandon Belt. He had to be 7 feet tall to grab that ball. He skyrockets this ball over Brandon Belt, and you can see Brandon Belt's look of disgust, and as it goes past him, it just continues to fly into the Mets dugout. Nobody is the wiser. Who's gonna get hit by it? Anybody? Oh no, it curves to the right, and that is the game. I cannot believe. Look at the fans. Look at this girl over here. Look at this girl. Oh, she knows it. She knows what just happened. I cannot believe that's how the game ended. I have never seen that. I've been playing MLB The Show for so long. I've been playing MLB The Show since like MLB The Show 06. How did this happen? I've never seen this before, to end a game. You will never see that ever again. That is a 1 in a million play. But I will take advantage of it because we win. We have all of our runs, well, the majority of our runs in the 10th inning, and we win the game 9-8. What a finish. What a game in general. What a finish to the game. Oh man, that was a roller coaster if I've ever seen one. But let's finish the month of June, man. I don't know if I can recover after that one. Today is a scouting day. We beat the Rockies. What was that, 10-0? Yeah, 10-0. Jeez. All right, so do we know a lot about these guys? Richard Romero. We know that he's going to be a decent power guy and good speed. All right, okay. He looks to be okay. We'll change the prospect now, and we will look for... This guy is doing hitters. Okay, so we will look for... Let's see. Maybe Leo Lucero. I think we took a look at him earlier, didn't we? Maybe not. I don't remember. Obviously, we didn't because he has no progress on him. So we'll add him, and we will finalize the scouting plan, and we'll go another week. We couldn't sweep the Rockies, unfortunately. Now we have a 4-game set against the Giants on the road, and we split 2-2. Series against the Angels, and we are tied 1-1 now. We have another day of scouting. We know all about Morgan Michi now. Michi! And he actually looks pretty bad at the plate. He's only a defensive catcher, and that is not what I'm looking for. That is not enticing for trades, so that is going to be a big, hard no from me, Chief. And we're going to go look at George Fernandez. We're going to keep Cosmo in there to finalize him. Simulate the game against the Angels. We take the series. That's nice. Game against the Nationals. We beat them 2-1. All right. 3-gamer against the Marlins. Another day of scouting. We know 95% on Cosmo, and he doesn't look good at all. And we know 95% on Lucero, and he dropped a lot too. Okay, so these guys, this draft class doesn't look that great. This draft class does not look that great at all. Let's learn about some more pitchers. We don't really know much about some of these pitchers. So let's learn about Garrett Cruz, and then we will take Lucero out, and we will learn about John Takahashi. That's who we'll learn about. Finalize the scouting, simulate the game, and we have not lost a series in this month. That's nice. We've either tied or won. Now we have a Cardinals series. We swept them for the first time in a while. We sweep a team. That's nice to know. And Phillies, and we have 2 losses against the Phillies. That's not good. George Fernandez, we know all about him, and he is an okay player. Doesn't look that amazing. Should we scout relief pitchers? Is it really worth it? I'll get Rhett Mackey just because his beard looks cool. But we'll scout him. We are coming up on the draft, so these are the final guys that we are scouting anyway. And we simulate that one. We don't get swept by the Phillies, but we lost the series, unfortunately. All right, so the next thing that you will see in the Mets series is the All-Star game. But the next thing that I will record is the draft. And then obviously we'll split it, and we'll go into that good stuff. So you know the drill. But thanks, guys, so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it. We end the month 57-27. We're looking really good to win this division pretty easily. 12 games up on the Phillies. There's not really much competition here right now. We're looking pretty good. We're cruising into the All-Star break. I'm excited. Can't wait. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. What a wild game it was. If you enjoyed it, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.